serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism.
Paramasukadam kevalam jnanamurtim dvandvatitam gaganasadrisham tattvamasyaadhilaksham ekam nityam vimalamachalam sarvadi sakshibhutam bhavatitam trigunarahitam sadgurum tam namami. Nithyanandam to all the viewers, everybody that are joining with us. We all just finished the Nithyananda Yoga and we've all started our day with the Charya Pada. And now we're all entering into beginning our day with the puja, connecting to Swamiji, connecting to the ultimate through the Pratyaksha Pada puja. All the participants that are here with us, all the viewers and everybody that have joined with us right now. Every morning, the Charya Pada in Sanatana Hindu Dharma is where you start your day with yoga, puja. You prepare your body through the yoga. You prepare your mind through the puja, your inner space, not just the mind. In order for you to be able to manifest the ultimate, whether it's the powers, whether it's a super consciousness, call it whatever you want. But for you to be able to manifest that ultimate, you need to have that space of deep feeling connection and the devotion, that surrender. And that is exactly what happens during the puja. Now, for all of you that have, for those of you that have joined with us now, we welcome every one of you for experiencing this Pada Puja. Just take a few minutes, set up your puja. Take a few minutes to arrange your puja kits, whatever you have items, bring it, set it up. Because now all of you are going to be experiencing the most powerful space. Something that is even more powerful than Paramashiva is the prayer of a true, sincere devotee that comes from the space of pure devotion. Nothing can beat it. I tell you, nothing can compare to that space that you carry when you offer the puja, when you're in that space of devotion. And especially Pada Puja to the living avatar, to sitting in the feet of the divine, to be able to offer the Pada Puja is so profound. That's why Swamiji says, the fruit of puja is devotion. The fruit of you offering puja is devotion. It may sound a little different. We say the fruit of devotion, when you're devotion, you're able to do puja. No. The more you are in the more you do the puja, the more devotion that you experience. That is why Paramashiva declares the space that you do puja in, especially everybody that has been there in Adi Kailash, that has had the rarest of blessing to be able to do the Pada Puja to Swamiji. Each of you will know experientially what I mean. Just to sit at Swamiji's feet. Actually, for those of you that, in many of the Paramashiva Sena participants that are here for the first time, when physically offering puja to Swamiji, Swamiji will be seated. Whenever I talk about Pada Puja, I remember this beautiful scene stands in front of my eyes. Swamiji will be sitting right below the Ananda Linga in Vaidyasarovar. Huge linga, flowers decorated all over. Swamiji will be carrying the Trishul, gracefully sitting there in his Samadhi. And all of us surrounded Swamiji, offering the Pada Puja to Swamiji. That's such a profound experience. I think you all should visually see what it means. I'm just going to play a small video for all of us to watch to understand what it means to sit at the feet of Guru. How much ever I tell in words, unless you experience, you will not be able to. It's like me trying to describe the sweetness of honey to you. Watch it so you at least see, you can visualize what that experience is like. Offering the Pada Puja is one of the most profound, one of the most sacred experience to have. When you sit at Swamiji's feet, when you offer the Pada Puja, understand one of the most powerful superconscious alchemy happens in you. There are tons and tons of examples I can share. When you sit in the presence of Swamiji, see, Swamiji is a personification of Swamiji beautifully, in recent Tamil satsang, Swamiji was telling, for an individual soul, the jiva is nothing but a projection. Sorry, For the jiva, the individual soul, Jagat is nothing but the projection of all of what it is. It cannot be fulfilled. What it cannot fulfill it's in itself, the expectation it has on itself, which it cannot fulfill, it projects on the world. But even what the world cannot fulfill, that is projected on Ishvara. That's why Ishvara is different from Paramashiva. Paramashiva, as out of his ultimate compassion, manifests as Ishvara. He can be your Atmeshwara, he can be the Jagadishwara, but he is Parameshwara. He is the ultimate. That space from which the Guru happens in our life, out of pure gratitude or out of pure compassion, out of pure compassion to us. What can you give back to him? That is why yes. Sorry, now can you all hear me clearly? Okay. See, I was just sharing that when you like the offering of gratitude to Guru, like you cannot give anything back to him. That's why very intelligently Adi Shankaracharya sings. He says, Shariram surupam tatha va kalatram yasascharu chitram dhanam meru tulyam manaschena lagnam gurorangri padme tatakim 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 tatakim. He says you can have the best body. You can have the most beautiful spouse. You can have your wealth as enormous as Mount Meru. But if your mind is not centered in the devotion on the lotus feet of the Guru, of what use is all this? What use? What use? Tatakim, 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 he asks. Because understand the fruit of puja is devotion. It is not because you're devotional, you're getting to do puja. Because you're doing the puja, out of his grace, he showers the devotion to you. Devotion needs to be consciously built. Devotion is something you need to consciously build in you. That is precisely what happens during the Pada Puja. You build that space of devotion. You build that experience. You build that power of devotion in you. When you experience that space of gratitude, actually just visualizing Swamiji sitting. How many of you here have done Pada Puja? Raise your hands. Let's see. How many of you here have done Pada Puja? Yes. In the Raj Sabha room, I see smile on so many people's face. I know all of you are already reminiscing those moments. Dennis Leone, Paratmaya, have you done Pada Puja before? Yes? Okay. See, exactly. All of you have done the Pada Puja before. You all know exactly what I'm talking about. Even those of you that are sitting here, Ma Zifengjia, Ma Ganesha Swarupini, all of you understand. When you're sitting, you're not just offering to the Paduka, you're offering to Swamiji's feet, which is through the Paduka, it is reaching his feet. You're offering to the lotus feet of Swamiji's. Nithyanandam Ma Om. Nithyanandam Ma Om. Nithyanandam. Happy that you are here. Have you set up your puja kits fully? Okay, very good. See, when you sit for puja, visualize you're manifesting. Visualize you're actually Swamiji is manifesting for you right in front of you. He is sitting there, accepting all the offering. Just like how Swamiji would sit in the most magnificent way. Swamiji would sit at the Vaidya Sarovar or at the Garbha Mandir, receiving the Pada Puja. Just visualize you're sitting right there. You're experiencing Swamiji right now, ready to receive him. Sharanam Paramahams Nithyananda Sadguru. Sharanam Paramahams Nithyananda Sadguru. Sharanam Paramahams Nithyananda Sadguru. This space, just visualize this, sitting at the feet of Swamiji in that beautiful space. In everything in your life, all relationship, even including that of a mother, it's transactional. Either you expect love, you expect their time, you expect their understanding, you expect emotional support. There is some give and take. You give something, but you always expect something in return. All love that you know as a human being is transactional. That is why we human beings go through so many emotions, insecurities, and whatnot. No relationship is truly fulfilling for us because we all run behind something that is so elusive. But Guru is the only relationship which is purely unconditional. Tell me, what can you give back to him? Which of yours is yours, which does not belong to him, that you're going to give back to him? Even your devotion is what he bestows upon you. There is nothing that is yours that you can give back to him. It is like, I remember this so well. And I feel like this is the best analogy to summarize what a guru disciple relationship is. In a satsang in 2021, Swamiji had described, it is like, those sun, when sun shines, It sucks away all the dewdrops from the grass, from a blade of grass, but it showers it back as rain. Tell me, what can you give back to Swamiji? What can you give back to a guru? Every other relationship, you have transactional value, correct? You give them your love, you give them the security, they give you the time, you give them. Yes. So, what can you give back to the Guru who gives everything much more than whatever you can imagine? Because everything that is with you is already what belongs to Him. It is already what He has given to you. It's like the rain, it's like the sun that sucks away the dewdrops only to shower it back as a rain. So, all of us that are here, when you offer that space of gratitude to the Guru, that is Pada Puja. It does not come from it does not come from anything else. It just comes from that space of pure devotion and gratitude, pure love. It comes from a realization that there is nothing other than pure gratitude, complete surrender, total trust and devotion. I request all the Raj Sabha members, everybody to please come and settle down. We're all now going to be getting ready to receive that ultimate in our life. Please settle down. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Let us all enter into the Pada Puja now.
Hallelujah. Let us all now enter into the Pratyaksha Pada puja. Request all the participants to please stay. Sit with their head, neck and spine on a straight line. And if you agree with the following declaration, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth, where cosmic energy exists.
Yes. Yes.
I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth. That's Swamiji. Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Tukurupadakas and Atmalinga are Chinmaya Vigrahas, embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy.
Yes.
I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth, that this Pada Puja that I'm offering to Swamiji and Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Puja that I'm offering to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti will reach the cosmic source of energy directly.
Yes.
I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth of so who must be. That even when I worship, I am Him.
Yes. Yes.
Please take some flowers in your hands and let's start with the second.
Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Tvandvautitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadhilakshim Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
The next is the Guru Parampara Vandanam. Please take some flowers in your hands and offer it to Swamiji's Parikas along with the money.
Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam.
The next is the Arnagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam. Please take some flowers in your hands and offer it in Swamiji's Parikas along with the mantra.
Lalate Tripundri Nitirakita Kasturi Tilakaha Spuranmala Dhara Spurita Katikopi Navasanaha Dadano Dustaram Shirasi Panirajam Shashikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate. The next is the Tattvachanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. We request all the participants to please keep your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra and pour some water into your palm. And each time we chant the word Swadha, please take a sip of the water and please follow along. Om Atmadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivadattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hand. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. The next is the Shuklambaradharam. Now, please take some flowers and some akshata in your hands and keep your hands in a fist. And you're going to
be praying to MahaGanapati, the remover of obstacles, an embodiment of spontaneous completion, to remove any kind of an obstacle that you may have to face during the puja, to remove all obstacles from the puja.
Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Pratannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantayet. The next is the pranayama. Now, keeping your index finger and middle finger tucked into the middle of the palm, holding the akshata and the flowers, you're going to be gently blocking the right nostril with your tongue and inhaling through the left nostril as we chant the Samhita mantras once.
Then as we chant the Samhita mantras for the second time, you're going to block both the nostrils with your ring finger and your thumb, and you're going to hold your breath. Then as we chant the Samhita mantras for the third time, you're going to gently release the right thumb and exhale through your right nostril. Continue this pranayama as we chant the Samhita mantras.
Inhale. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaye Namaha, Om Him Tatpurushottaraye Namaha, Om Hum Aghorahridaye Namaha, Om Him Vamadevaguhyaye Namaha, Om Hum Satyajatamurtaye Namaha, Om Hum Hridaye Namaha, Om Him Shirase Namaha, Om Hum Shikhaye Namaha, Om Him Kavachaye Namaha, Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha, Om Astraye Namaha. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaye Namaha, Om Him Tatpurushottaraye Namaha, Om Hum Aghorahridaye Namaha, Om Him Vamadevaguhyaye Namaha, Om Hum Satyajatamurtaye Namaha, Om Hum Hridaye Namaha, Om Him Shirase Namaha, Om Hum Shikhaye Namaha, Om Him Kavachaye Namaha, Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha, Om Astraye Namaha. Exhale. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaye Namaha, Om Him Tatpurushottaraye Namaha, Om Hum Aghorahridaye Namaha, Om Him Vamadevaguhyaye Namaha, Om Hum Satyajatamurtaye Namaha, Om Hum Hridaye Namaha, Om Him Shirase Namaha, Om Hum Shikhaye Namaha, Om Him Kavachaye Namaha, Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha, Astraye Namaha.
Please touch your right ear. The next is the Sankalpa.
Now, please take the same flower and Dakshata that you're already holding, and you're going to be chanting this Sankalpa mantra, where this is where you're making conscious resolution. This is a conscious resolution process where you're going to be making this conscious declaration in the presence of the Master, the presence of an avatar, who is a Guru. His presence is so powerful that anything you take as a sankalpa will simply manifest as your leader. Going to be praying, saying that let all my karmas and sins get destroyed, and let myself and all my near and dear ones in my life get blessed, be showered with this sankalpa. Please sit straight and let's offer the sankalpa. Mamopata samasta Duritakshaya Dvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Paradhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Paivasvatamanvantare Ashtavimshalitame Nityayuge प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरो दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शखाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसु नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्रीलक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ कार्तिक मासे शुक्ल पक्षे अष्टम्यां शुभतिथौ बुधवासरयुक्तायाम् उत्तराषाढ नक्षत्र शूलयोग विष्टिकर्ण एवं गुण विशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांक श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिव पुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्य तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवृत्त श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधितन मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री छिन्न काहलादि समस्त बिरदा वल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्याप वर्ग वर्ष विश्रानदीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु शमन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु भीक्षणा नरहार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव सम्यकर्त सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुलरुद्रत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत दिशमुर महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरविश्वगुरु महासन्निधान
नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अट्ल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अट्ल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणां अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन्मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवन् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव पूजां च करिष्ये ओम अपौपस्पृश्य The next is Ghantanatha. Now, please take the bell in your left hand, hold it above your heart center, and ring the bell as we chant the mantra. This is to ward off all any negative energies. Please take the bell in your left hand. Om Agamasantu Devanam Gamanasantu Rakshasam Bhartanadam Karunyato Devata Vanarajanam Bharta Devatabhyo Namaha.
The next is the Manasa Puja.
Now, we will be entering into the Manasa Puja, the internal worship. Now, we are all going to be visualizing all the offerings that we are going to make during the Pada Puja. You are going to invoke Swamiji in your inner space. Visualize him being seated in the lotus of your heart and of accepting each of the offering that you are making. Now, please take a flower in your hand and you are going to place your hand in the Kurma Mudra. This is the Kurma Mudra. Your little finger on your index finger of your right hand on the left hand thumb, and your right hand thumb on the base of your left hand palm. This is the Kurma Mudra, keeping a flower in the center. You're going to visualize the meaning of the whole mantra, where you're saying, what seed can I offer to the Master except my heart? I offer my gratitude overflowing as nectar to wash his feet and to rinse his mouth. I offer my mind itself as Argya, the bouquet. To my Master, who is the very cosmos, what clothing can I offer except the space itself? I offer my very prana, life energy as an incense. I offer the ocean of nectar as a food, the principle of unstuck perennial sound as the bell, the air as chamara, the sahasrara as the umbrella, the principle of sound as the music, the actions of the senses and the vagaries of mind as the different kinds of flowers, and the the various different kinds of flowers that the Sadguru should be worshipped are the guiltlessness, freedom from ego, freedom from suffering when your desires are not fulfilled, freedom from arrogance, freedom from ignorance, freedom from deceit, freedom from hatred, freedom from agitation, jealousy, and greed. The supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, should be worshipped with the flowers of non-violence, mastery over the senses, compassion, forgiveness, and enlightenment itself. Connect to Swamiji in your innermost place. Visualize Swamiji in your most favorite form, being seated in the lotus of your heart. Om Hridpadmamasanam Dadyat Sahasrarachyutamritaihi Padyam Charanayo Dadyat Manastu Adhyam Nivedane Tenamritena Achamaniyam Saniyam Tena Tasmratam Akashatatvam Vastram Syat Gandhasyat Gandhadatvakam Chitam Prakalpayet Pushpam Dhupam Pranan Prakalpayet Tejas Tattvam Sadipartham Naivedyam Syat Sudham Buddhi Anahatatvanir Ghanta Vayu Tattvam Chidamaram Sahasraram Bhave Chatram Shabda Tattvam Chagitakam Drityamindriya Karmani Chanchalyam Manasastata Sumekalam Padmamalam Pushpam Nanavidam Tata Amayadhyed Bhava Pushpaihi Archayed Bhava Gocharam Amayam Manahankaram Haragam Mamadam Tata Amohakamadam Vamsha Adve Sakshau Bhakau Tata Amacharyam Alobam Cha Dasapushpam Vidur Buddha Ahimsa Param Pushpam Pushpam Dividraha Daya Pushpam Shama Pushpam Jnana Pushpam Cha Panchamam Iti Panchadashair Bhava Pushpaihi Sampujayet Bhagavantam Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Now that you've offered the Manasa Puja to internal worship, the next offering that you're going to offer is the Upachara Puja, where you're going to be offering the physical worship, like all the offerings physically will offer to Swamiji. Actually, you've invoked Swamiji in this place. Now you're going to be invoking Swamiji here, welcoming Swamiji to Puja.
The first is asana. Please take some flowers in your hands, and you're going to be offering it at Swamiji's feet along with the mantra. Asanam Om Sarvabhutantarastaya Sarvabhutantaratmane Kalpayamyupaveshartham Asanam Te Namo Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Suvarnasanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next is Swagatam, welcoming Swamiji. Now please take some flowers and akshat in your hands. Offer it at Swamiji's paduka along with the mantra. Swagatam Om Shantatvat Sarvafadritvat Bhavod Bharati Karanat Shivayukto Mahatantra Mantra Vidbhis Sada Shivaha Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Vitaraga Kalaya Vai Ameyatvat Anantoyam Ajatvat Satprakirtitaha Yusya Darshanam Ichanti Deva Swabhishta Siddhaye Tasmai Te Parameshana Swagatam Swagatam Prabhu Adya Me Safalam Jalma Jivanam Safala Kriya Swagatam Yadvaya Tanme Tapasan Phalamagatam Om Hrim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Swagatam Suswagatam Te. The next is Padyan, the offering of water to wash the feet of Swamiji. And now please take a udharani of water in your hands. Visualize, you're not just putting it on the paduka, you're directly offering it to Swamiji's feet. Visualize you washing Swamiji's feet with the water. And please take the udharani of water, offer it to Swamiji's paduka at the end of the mantra. Padyam Om Yadbhava Kilesha Samparkat Paramananda Samplavaha तन्मये परमेशान पाद्यं शुद्धाय कल्पये ॐ ह्रीं एतत्पाद्यं सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। Next offering is Arghya. You're going to be now offering the traditional flower bouquet to Swamiji. You're going to take the conch. Please put the durva grass, the blade of durva grass, some flowers and binwa leaf and akshat, seal with sandalwood leaf in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's paduka in the end of the month. Arghya Om दुर्वाक्षसमायुक्तं बिल्वपत्रं तथा परं शोभनं शङ्खपात्रसङ्ग्रहाणाढ्यं महेश्वर ॐ ह्रीं हेश्वर्घ्यः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय स्वाहा। Next is the offering of Achamaniyam, the offering of water for mouthwash. Now, please take an uddarni of water in your hands and offer it to Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Achamaniyam Om Mandakiryatu Yadvari Tarvapapaharam Shubham Grahanam Chamaniyam Tvam Maya Bhaktya Niveditam Om Hrim Idam Achamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swada. The next offering is the offering of Madhuparka, the offering of the nectarine drink. Now, please take the Madhuparka in your hands and offer it on Swamiji's padukas at the end of the month. Madhuparka Om Sarvakalmashanasharya Paripurnashudhatmakam Madhuparkamimam Deva Kalpayami Prasidame Om Hrim Esha Madhuparka Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swada. The next is the offering of Gandhatailam, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now, please take the the offering of the scented oil. Now, please take the Gandhatailam in your hands and offer it on Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Gandhatailam Om Sneham Grahana Snehena Lokanam Hitakaraka Sarvalokeshu Shuddhatvam Dadami Sneham Uttamam Om Hrim Idam Gandhatailam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next is the offering of Snaniyam, the offering of the water for the sacred bath of Swamiji. Now,
we are going to be praying to Swamiji saying, please accept this cool, pure and clear water which is capable of seizing my mind for your sacred bath offered by me with devotion to you. Now please take a little bit of water in your hands and also please take the bell in your hands. You are going to be ringing the bell as you offer the water to Swamiji around them.
Navaniyam Om Idam Sushitalam Vadi Tatsam Suddham Manoharam Snanadam Devaya Vapya Kalpitam Prativrityatam Om Hrim Idam Chamiyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
So next is the offering of Vastram, the offering of a sacred clothing to Swamiji. Now we are going to be praying to Swamiji saying, I offer this Vastram, this cloth offering the Master who removes the veil of Maya or illusion, the Master who is the true light of enlightenment, who does not have a veil of Maya and has the very space as a dress. Please take the offering of clothes in your hands and offer it to Swamiji along with the mantra. Vastram Om
Maya Chitrapata Channa Nijaguhyoru Tejase Niravarana Vijnaya Vashaste Kalpayamyaham.
Om Hrim Idam Vastotariyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya
Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next is the offering of Abharanam, the offering of the sacred jewelry to the Master. Please take the Abharanam in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji and offer it to Swamiji along with the mantra.
Abharanam Om Swabhava Sundarangaya Nana Shatyashrayayate Suvarnam Bhushanam Tubhyam Kalpayami Prasidame. Om Hrim Idam Suvarnabharanam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next is the offering of Gandha, the offering of sandalwood paste to Swamiji. Now, please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and pray to Swamiji with the mantra saying, I neither know what your body is, nor do I know what your actions are. Please accept and smear the sandalwood paste offered by me with deep devotion. Please take the sandalwood paste in your hands and offer it at Swamiji for the curse along with the mantra.
Gandha Gandha Om Shariram Tena Janami Cheshtam Naiva Cha Maya Niveditan Gandhan Pratigrihya Vilipyata Om Hrim Esha Gandha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next is the offering of Pushpam, the offering of the various fragrant flowers. Now, please take some flowers and fold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Offer them at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra. Pushpam Om Turiyagana Sampannam Nana Gunamanoharam Ananda Saurabham Pushpam Grihyatam Idam Uttamam Om Gim Etani Sachandana Pushpani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Bhaushate. The next is the Bilva Patram. Now please take some Bilva leaf in your hand and smear it with sandalwood paste, offering it at Swamiji's Paduka at the end of the mantra. Now please take the Bilva leaf in your hand. Bilva Patram Om Amritodbhavam Shri Vriksham Shankarasya Sada Priyam Bilvapatram Prayachami Pavitram Te Sureshwara Om Hrim Etani Prachandana Bilvapatrani Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Bhaushate. The next is Tulasi Patram, the offering of Tulsi leaf. The meaning of the mantra we are going to chant is, let this offering of Tulsi leaf be unto the Supreme Soul, who has unlimited forms, who is the bestower of all boons, and the Supreme Soul who has unlimited form, who is the bestower of all boons. And now please take some Tulsi leaves smeared with sandalwood paste in your hands, offer it at Swamiji's Paduka along with the mantra. Tulasi Patram Om Amritodbhavam Namaste Bahurupaya Varadamurtaye Paramatmane Swaha ॐ ह्रीं इदं सचन्दन तुलसी पत्रं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः. The next is Dupha. Please take a moment to light your incense stick. Now, we are going to be offering the incense to Swamiji. You are going to be waving the incense along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Dupah वनस्पतिरसो दिव्यो गन्धार्यस्तु मनोहरः आग्रे यत्सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्. ॐ ह्रीं एष्टधूपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः. The next is the Deepa, the offering of the lit lamp to Swamiji. Now please take the lit lamp and wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra, and please continue to ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha Om Suprakato Mahadipaha Sarvatasmirapaha Sabhagyabhyantarajyotirdeepoyam pratigrihyataam. ॐ ह्रीं एकक्षदीपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः. Next is Naivedyam, the offering of food for Swamiji. Now please take the Naivedyam in your hands, and you can take an udharani of water, hover it over Naivedyam thrice, and offer it at Swamiji's Paduka at the end of the mantra, and please continue ringing the bell as you do so. Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vividam Deva Sharkaradi Vinirmitam Maya Niveditam Bhaktya Grahana Parameshwara. ॐ ह्रीं इदं क्षोपकर्णनैवेद्यं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय निवेदयामि. Now, the next offering is Paniya. Once Swamiji has accepted and eaten your food, you're now giving him some water to drink after Swamiji has accepted the food that you offered. Now, please take a cup of udharani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Paduka at the end of the mantra. Visualize you're offering it directly to Swamiji himself. Every mantra, visualize the offering we're making to Swamiji. Paniyam Om Samastvadevesha Sarvatriptikaram Param Akhandananda Sampurnam Grahana Jalamuttamam. Om ह्रीं इदं पानार्थोदकं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः. The next is Punarachamani, the offering of water to wash the hands and mouth of Swamiji. Now, please take the udharani of water, offer it to Swamiji along with the mantra. Punarachamaniyam Om Uchchishamaphyasyachirva yasya smaranamatritaha shuddhimapnoti tasmai te punarachamaniyakam. Om ह्रीं इदं पुनराचमनीयोदकं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय स्वाहा. The next is Aratrikam, where you're going to be doing the Arati, waving the, you can take the camphor, the lit camphor in your hands, or you can take the Deepa in your hands, and you can wave it towards Swamiji along with the mantra.
and please continue to ring the bell as you do so. Visualize Swamiji is seated right in front of you and you're waving the arati to have his darshan in the light of the lamp or the light of the aratikam.
Aratikam Om Esha Deepamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha Om Angrahanye Syayadate Iman Janatagum Sangrahaniti Dvadasarasmi Ratana Bhavati Dvadasamasa Samvatsaraha Samvatsarameva Varunhe Maundi Bhavati Urdve Munjaha Urjameva Varunhe Chitra Nakshatram Bhavati Chitram Va Etat Karma Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Samsarataram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarande Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami
Aratikam samarpayami Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha.
Now, please take a flower, hover it over the Arati flame 3 times and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of the fragrant flowers. Now, please take some flowers in your hands. Keep your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and visualize that you are directly offering this whole Pada Puja, all your gratitude, love, and surrender to Swamiji. And Swamiji is directly present, directly there in front of you, and you're offering directly at Bhagwan's feet.
Pushpanjali Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akhanda Mandala Karam Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine Atma Jnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Varnatha Shri Jagannatho Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasarisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namah Pushpanjali Samarpayami Bhagavati Nithyananda Paramashiva Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha Om Nithyananda. Now, we're all going to be entering into the Shiva Puja, requesting all the participants to please turn towards the northern direction and settle down. Let's start with the Tattva Achamanam, the ritualistic cleansing.
We request all the participants, please ensure that your Atmalinga and the Yoni is also facing towards the north. Please turn towards the north as we start the Paramashiva Puja. We're starting with the Tattvachamanam. Now, keeping your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra, pour some water into your palm, and each time the word Swadha is chanted, you're going to take a sip, and then please follow along. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hands. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your hands. Now, we're going to enter into the Sakali Karanam. Now, keep your palms in front of you, facing towards you, and using your left hand, wipe the front and back of your right hand once. Using your right hand, wipe the front and back of your left hand twice. Om Hasraya Namaha. Keep your hands in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your third eye. Shaktal Vamshatal. Keep your palms facing you with your thumbs touching the center of your palms. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now, using the tips of your thumbs, touch the tips of your little fingers and move your thumbs downwards to the base of your of the little finger. You're going to be repeating this with each of the fingers along with the respective mantra. Om Ham Satyodhatamurtaye Namaha. Om Him Vamadeva Gushyaya Namaha. Om Hum Aghorhridayaya Namaha. Om Him Tatpurushavaktraya Namaha. Om Hum Ishanamurdaya Namaha. Now, keep your palms facing you in front of you. Om Ham Hum Vidyadehaya Namaha. Now, bend the index, middle and ring finger to the center of the palm, keeping it in front of your third eye. Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha. Keep your palms facing you. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Now, using the tips of your thumbs, you're going to touch the tips of the little fingers and move your fingers downwards to the base of the little finger, and you're going to be repeating this with each of your fingers respectively along with the respective mantras. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Om Him Shirase Namaha. Om Hum Shikhaye Namaha. Om Him Kavachaya Namaha. Om Him Netrayabhyo Namaha. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now, bringing your hands into fists, you're going to rotate them around each other once. Om Him Kavachaya Namaha. Om Him Kavachaya Hum. Now, bring your hands in the Namaskara Mudra in front of your third eye. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushat. Now, keeping your palms facing in front of you, keep your thumbs bent to the middle of the palms. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Now, keep your ring finger and your thumb together and touch the Ananda Gandha. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivimurtaye Namaha. Now, keep both your little fingers and thumbs touching together and you're going to touch the respective knees. Om Ham Satyodhatamurtaye Namaha. Now, with your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaya Namaha. With your thumb and your middle finger joined together, touch the heart center. Om Hum Aghorhridayaya Namaha. With your index finger and your thumb joined together, touch above the upper lip. Om Him Tatpurushavaktraya Namaha. Using the tip of your thumb, touch the top of the forehead. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaya Namaha. Using the right hand ring finger and the thumb joined together, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hum Vidyadehaya Namaha. Now, using the index, middle, and ring finger. You're going to touch your right eye, third eye, and left eye respectively.
Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha.
Now, with the right hand thumb and the ring finger joined together, touch the Ananda Gandha.
Om Hum Hum Shivaya Namaha.
With the right hand little finger and thumb joined together, touch the heart
Om
center.
Hum Hridayaya Namaha.
With the right hand thumb and the ring finger joined together, touch the top of
Om
the head.
Him Shirase Swaha.
With the right hand thumb and the middle finger joined together, touch the back of the head.
Om Hum Shikhaya Bhaushat.
Now, bringing both your index fingers into the shape of a hook, cross the left hand over the right in front of your heart center, and along with the mantra, you are going to uncross your hands and bring it in front of your chest.
Om Hai Kavachaya Hum.
Now, strike the right thumb onto the left palm and strike the left thumb onto the right palm.
Om Astraya Pate.
Now, with your right hand, index and middle finger together, strike the left palm thrice.
Om Hastraya Hum Pate.
Now, using the right hand index finger and thumb joined together, starting from the eastern direction, snap in all 8 directions around, then down and up. Om Hastraya Pate. Now, move your hands from the head to the toes, touching the side of the body along with the mantra.
Om Ham Shivaya Bhaushat.
The next is the Samanyarghya. Now, please take some flowers, some akshata and some sandalwood paste and put it in the panchapatram and mix it in the water. Now, cover the mouth of the panchapatram with the right hand and chant Om internally 7 times. Om, 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 Om. Now, using the right hand ring finger, index finger and thumb joined together, snap in all 8 directions around the panchapatram and then down and up. Om Hastraya Pate. Now, keeping your hands in the Udbhava Mudra like this, you're going to rotate your hand clockwise and show the index finger to the panchapatram.
Om Hai Kavachaya Hum.
Now, keep your hands in the Dhenu Mudra. The Dhenu Mudra is where you're going to interlock your fingers, and both your index fingers are going to touch the tips of the middle fingers, and both your little fingers are going to touch the tips of the ring fingers. So you can see here, both the index fingers will touch the tips of the middle fingers, both the little fingers will touch the tips of the ring fingers, and your thumbs will be touching together. Show the Dhenu Mudra to the Panchapatram.
Om Ham Shivaya Bhaushat.
The next is Avahanam. Offer a flower to your Atmalinga along with the mantra. Om Ham Shivaya Sanaya Namaha. Now, we're going to be chanting the Dhyana mantra. Keep some flowers in your hands and keep your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra as you visualize Paramashiva and Devi Paramashiva Shakti in your inner space as we chant the Dhyana mantra. And at the end of the Dhyana mantra, you have to exhale into the flower, visualizing that Paramashiva, Devi Paramashiva Shakti, and your Ishtadevata is entering into the flower and you are offering the flower to your Atmalinga. ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्री नितिलकृतकस्तूरी तिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधार स्फुरितकटिकौपी नवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरसि परिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते इन्दुनिभ पञ्चमुखहस्तदशयुक्तं शूलमृगटङ्कमसि वज्रमभयं स्यात् पाशवरदाङ्कुशमनिज्ज्वलनवामे श्वेतकमलासन सदाशिवस्वरूपम् ॐ हां शिवमूर्तये नमः. Now exhale into the flower and offer the flower to your Atmalinga. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Dhyayami Avahayami. Now we're continuing the Avahanam, where we're going to be showing the mudras to Paramashiva, invoking Paramashiva and Devi Paramashiva Shakti into your Atmalinga. Now please show the respective mudras along with the mantras. Keeping your palms flat, keep them facing upwards and show them to your Atmalinga. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Ityavahana Mudram Pradashya Now turn your palms facing downwards. Sthapana. Bring your hands into fists parallel to each other with the thumbs facing upwards. Sannidhana. Now tuck your thumbs inside your fists, keeping them parallel to each other. Nishthura mudram pradashya. Now interlace your fingers from outside in and clasp your hands together, keeping the thumbs upwards. Astraya humpare kalakanti mudram pradashya. Now hold your left thumb with your right hand and cover your right hand with your left thumb, keeping the mudra in front of Paramashiva. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha Iti Linga Mudram. Bring your hands into the Namaskara Mudra. Namaskara Mudram. Now keep your hands in the Avakuntana Mudra. You're going to rotate your finger clockwise around the Atmalinga and showing the index finger to the Atmalinga. Om Haim Kavachaya Hum Avakuntana Mudra Chapadashya. Now that you have invoked the presence of Paramashiva and Devi into your Atmalinga, you're offering asanam, the seat, to them. Now please take some akshata in your hands and offer it at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Asanam Samarpayami. The next is the Padya, Achamana and Argyam. The Padya, Achamana, Argyam. Now please take one udharni of water, offer it, show it to the feet of Paramashiva, to the bottom of the Atmalinga, and offer it into the first Padya Patra which is there. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Now take another udharni of water, show it to Paramashiva's mouth, the middle of the Atmalinga, and offer it into the middle Achamana Patra which is there. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Now take a third udharni of water, show it to the top of Paramashiva's head, the crown of the Atmalinga, and offer it into the third Padya Patra which is there. Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Padyachamanargyam Dattva. The next is the Snaniyam, the offering of the sacred bath. Now please take the bell in your left hand and bring it as you take a few udharnis of water and offer it to Paramashiva onto the Atmalinga along with the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Snanam Samarpayami.
Snananantaramatchamanam samarpayami. Om
Ham Shivaya Swadha.
Show the water in front of Paramashiva's mouth and offer it to your Achmana Patra.
The next is the offering of Vastram. Now, please take some akshata in your hands and hover it around the Vastram and the Abharanam and offer it to your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Vastra Yagno Pavito Uttari Abharanatum Akshatan Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now, please take some sandalwood paste in your right hand ring finger and smear it onto your Atmalinga along with the mantra. And once you smear the sandalwood paste, you can also offer some kumkum. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Gandhan Dharayami. Smear the sandalwood paste. Gandhasyopari Haridra Kumkumachurnam Samarpayami. Now you can smear some kumkum on the Atmalinga.
The next is the offering of the Ashtapushpa Puja Archana. Each time the word Namaha is chanted, you can offer some flowers to your Atmalinga along with the moon.
Ashtapushpa Puja. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha Bhavasya Devasya Patne Namaha Om Sarvaya Devaya Namaha Sarvasya Devasya Patne Namaha Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha Om Ishanasya Devasya Patne Namaha Om Pashupate Devaya Namaha Pashupate Devasya Patne Namaha Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha Ugrasya Devasya Patne Namaha Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha Rudrasya Devasya Patne Namaha Om Himaya Devaya Namaha Himasya Devasya Patne Namaha Om Mahate Devaya Namaha महतो देवस्य पत्नी नमः। ॐ ॐ शिवाय नमः। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। अष्टपुष्पपूजां समर्पयामि.
The next is offering of Bilva Patram. Please take some Bilva leaves in your hands and smear it with some sandalwood paste and offer it at Swamiji's path towards the Atmalinga along with the mantra.
ॐ ॐ शिवाय नमः। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः। बिल्वपत्रं समर्पयामि. Ghanta puja. Now, please take Nithyananda water, sprinkle some water onto your bell. Om Hastraya Namaha. Ata Dhupaha. Sprinkle some water onto your dhupa. Om Hastraya Pada. Offer a flower. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now, please take the dhupa in your hand and wave it in front of Paramashiva along with the mantra. Dhupaha. Om. दूर्वन्तं दूर्वदयो ओत्मानं दूर्वदितं भूर्वयं वयं दूर्वामस्तं देवानामतिलक्ष्मितमं प्रप्रितमं दृष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवभूतममृतमतेर्हविर्दानं द्विगुंहस्तमाह्वामिश्रस्य प्रात्यक्षाप्रेक्षेमा धर्मा संवित्तामात्वानियुक्तिशम्. ॐ ॐ शिवाय नमः. श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः. रूपमाग्रापयामि.
At the Deepaha, the next offering is a Deepa, the less lamp.
Oh, and please take a Nithyananda water, show it to the mouth of Paramashiva and offer it into the Achamana Patra in the middle. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha.
Now, please take some water and sprinkle it on your Deepa along with the mantra.
Om Hastraya Pate.
And now take some flowers and offer a flower on a Deepa along with the mantra.
Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now please take the Deepa and wave it in front of your Atmalinga. Deepaha. Om. Deepya Sajata Vedo Pagninirmama. Pachogal Samarkyamava Harivanam Chadishorisha. Mano higum sirata dogamasvam purusham jagat abhibradagna agami shriya ma paripataya. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivarakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Namaha. Deepam darshayami.
Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Pour the water in front of Parameshwar's mouth and offer it into the Achmana Patra.
The next is the offering of Naivedyam. Now, please take some water and sprinkle it onto your Naivedyam. Om Hastraya Pade. Now, please offer a flower. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now, please take a few uddani of water in your hands and hover it over the Naivedyam clockwise and offer it to your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Naivedyam. Om. मधुवातरदायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माद्वीर्नस्तन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमतोषति मधुवक्पार्ति भगुं रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुवागुमस्तु सूर्यः माधीर्गावो भवन्तनः माधो माधो माधो. ॐ ॐ शिवाय नमः. श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः.
नैवेद्यं
निवेदयामि. नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि. ॐ शिवाय स्वधा. Now show the Danya water in front of Paramashiva's mouth and offer it to the Achmana Patra in the middle. The next is the offering of Tambulam. Now, please take some flowers and some akshata in your hands and offer it towards the Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivoham Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Namaha. Tambulam Samarpayami. The next is the Karpura Nirajanam, the offering of Arati, the lit camphor. Now, please light the Arati and take some water in your hands and sprinkle it onto the Arati plate. Om Hastraya Namaha. Om Hastraya Pate. Now, please offer some flowers. Om Hridayaya Namaha. Now, please take the Arati plate in your hands and wave it in front of the Atmalinga along with the mantra. Karpura Nirajanam Om Somovaye Tatya Rajyamadatte Yo Raja Samrajyo Vaso Me Nedate Devatva Metani Havigumsi Bhavanti Svetavanto Vai Devana Guntavaha Svevatmaitavan Prayathanti Tayenam Punasuvante Rajyaya Devasuraja Bhavanti Nadatura Suryo Bhartana Chandra Tarakam Nema Vidyata Bhanti Kutoyam Tvameva Bhantamanubhati Sarvam Tatya Bhata Sarvamidam Vibhati Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Budagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Karpura Nirajanam Sandarshayami Raksha Dharayami Om Ham Shivaya Sadha. Now please show the Udanya water to Paramashiva's mouth and offer it into the Achmana Patra. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of fragrant flowers. Now, please take some flowers in your hands, hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer it to your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha Pushpanjalim Samarpayami. The next is the Mula Mantra Japa, the Gayatri Mantra Japa. Now, please take the Yagnopavitam in your hands and wrap it around your right hand thumb twice, cover it with a cloth and internally chant the Gayatri Mantra Japa 11 times. Please ensure that as you are chanting, you do not chant it out loud and you should not move your mouth or your tongue during the chant. The next is the Mula Mantra Japa. Now, please hold on to your Kantamala with the right hand and internally chant the Mula Mantra Japa, the Shiva Mula Mantra 11 times. And ensure that you are not moving your mouth or your lips as you chant the mantra. Now, we are entering into the Kshama Prarthana. Now, please take some Durva grass, Akshata and some flowers into your hands and offer it and keep your hands in the Udbhava Mudra. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha, Om Hem Kavachaya Hum, Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now, keeping your hands in the Udbhava Mudra, pour some water into your hand and offer the water to the right side of your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Now you are requesting forgiveness from Paramashiva for any known or unknown mistakes which you may have performed during the puja. Om यत्किञ्चित् कर्म देवेश तदा सुखदुष्कृतम् तन्मे शिवपदस्तस्य भुङ्क्ष्वक्षपय शङ्कर शिवो धाता शिवो भोक्ता शिवः सर्वमिदं जगत् शिवो यजति सर्वत्र यः शिवः सोममेव तु. Now offer the water at the right side of the Atmalinga. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. The next is the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Now, keeping your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra, pour some water into your palm and take a sip of the water every time we chant the word Swadha. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hand. Now, please follow along. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now, we have come to the conclusion of the puja with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavachishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Now, we request all the male bodies to please perform the Ashtanga Namaskara, laying flat and bowing down to your Atmalinga and to Swamiji, offering all your gratitude. And all the female bodies can do the Shashtanga Namaskara, bowing down from their knees.
We're now going to be continuing with the power manifestation. We request all the participants to please be seated, do not move.
Nithyananda, it is all now entering into our manifestation session. Because see, requesting all the participants to the and we will be entering, you all can sit together with your partners. You all can sit together as partners. All of you can sit as partners. You're going to be playing with the power of increasing the height of the person in front of you. Whoever is in front of you, being able to increase their height. Can we all quickly partner up in saying kids? Mahom, you also manifest. Yes, all of you turn around. Ma Paramjit, Ma Nithyananda, Ma Sonia. Yes, just turn around and you're going to be increasing the height of your partner. Can you all take, see, this is going to be the power where you're going to be playing with the power of being able to alter the height of another person just by your will. You can measure the current height of your partner. You all can take a moment. You please go ahead and measure the current height. Go to the wall and you can measure the current height. Now, once you measure the current height, you're going to be working with your partner to increase their height from what it is now. You're going to be working to increase their height. Just sit. Nitisha, you all can pack your puja kit later. You'll have time. Nithyanandam, dear participants, please, you will have time. First, finish manifestation because right after puja, you're fresh in that space. So manifest the power at that time. Yes. Now chant the Mahavakya. Just connect to Swamiji intensely.
continuing to chant Mahavakya. And with that space, declare and manifest that ultimate powerful space in you. Once you finish, you all can verify how many of you have manifested. And please verify with your partners. Yes. All right. How many of you have manifested? I see so many of you standing and doing it. All right, that's good. Now time is 7:47. Let's all take time till 8:05, and you all can pack up your puja kits and please come back and settle down. Till 8:05, you all can take time. Yes, and to all the viewers that joined with us on YouTube and YouTube and all the social media platforms, we thank all of you for taking your time and joining with us. And this brings us all to the conclusion of the morning Charya Pada, the spiritual routine today, followed by the puja and power manifestation. We thank you all for joining with us, and we can meet again tomorrow. Nithyanandam.